Hi guys, so today I filmed a get ready with me, a chatty one. I answered some questions you guys sent me on Instagram, and if you want to see how I did this look and all the products I used, just carry on watching. So the first product I'm going to use, guys, is my Simple Soothing Eye Balm. I always use this either before or after my makeup, just because it gives my eyes a bit of hydration. Next I'm just going in with another simple product. This is the Sensitive Skin Expert Kind to Skin Hydrating Light Moisturiser 20-Hour Moisturisation. This I also really love. Now that the prep is done, let's get into the foundation and start asking a few questions. So today I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. This is actually basically run out, so I kind of have to scoop out the rest of the foundation. But the reason I'm using this as much as I can is because they do not sell this in the UK anymore. Debenhams used to sell it and I now can't find it anywhere, and I'm super sad because this was one of my favourite foundations. I'm just going to use the end of my spoolie because I have nothing else to get it out with. But to be fair, there's so much product in here when it runs out, like it's crazy. Then I'm just going to use this flat Real Techniques brush to put the foundation onto my face. So the first question I got off my Instagram was, are you self-taught? Now I'm a little bit of both because I studied makeup in college. The reason I say I'm half self-taught is because in college they really only teach you the hygiene side of things. So they teach you about cross-contamination and how to prepare a client and like how to sanitize all your products and your brushes and stuff. And then you've got a qualification in that as well to say that if you want to go into makeup in the future, you know how to do all of that. You do a few practical things because we did prosthetics in our class at college, so you do that as well, but it's really not enough to know completely how to do it. Like, you have to do something over and over again to get the best at it you can be. So I found that when I left college I still wasn't the best at what I wanted to do, which is eyeshadow and kind of face painting and stuff like that. You don't really get taught that in college, so that's all stuff I taught myself afterwards. So yeah, although I have qualifications to be an MUA, all of the stuff I post on my social media is stuff that I've taught myself. So yeah, it's a bit of both really. But yeah, jumping into concealer next, I'm going to use my Born This Way Multi Sculpt Concealer. I am the shade Swan. Because we're all in lockdown, I've kind of actually been getting a tan for once. So I'm going to need to buy more makeup if this continues, because none of my makeup can cater to my tan. The next question I got was, do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a zoo going on. So no, not really, but I have a dog. She is a Cavalier King Charles crossed with a poodle. She's super cute. If you want a dog that doesn't shed any hairs, like anything crossed with a poodle is perfect. I also have a tortoise, and I also have a lizard. She is a leopard gecko. So yeah, I do have some exotic animals in the house. And then I kind of class my boyfriend's animals as mine as well because I spend so much time at his. Obviously not in lockdown, but you know, before. So a bearded dragon as well, a snake and a cat. Really could just open up a zoo. Next I'm just going to set my under eyes and my smile lines. My smile lines get really bad, so if anyone has any tips for that, please let me know, because I just can't seem to sort it out. No matter what I do, no matter what primer I use, what concealer I use, they always just look horrible. So now that I've set my under eyes and my smile lines, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I've got the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion Bronzer. Now for some reason on the packaging it doesn't say what colour I have, but I'm pretty sure when I bought this the guy said it was called Coconut, but they don't show it on the packaging. But I'm actually obsessed with this bronzer. It's been my favourite for a really long time. Now, is it just me that doesn't like the angled brushes to do contour? I just can't work them out. But I'm going to try today. So this is the Morphe R4 brush. Let's wish me luck, because this doesn't normally go well for me. Surprisingly, that's not going too bad. So the next question, well, this wasn't really a question, it's more of an assumption. because I asked for questions and assumptions about me, and she said you're kind of shy. I'm a lot better than I used to be. Getting a job really helps me come out of my shell. I got my first job when I was 16. Yeah, so if you're like me and you're really shy, getting a job really helped me come out of my shell a lot, but you'll always improve with that. So when I got my second job, I was so nervous. It was like the shyness came back to me. I got there, I wouldn't speak to anyone unless they spoke to me first. I mean, I could have a good conversation with them when we spoke, but I just wouldn't approach anyone, which again was like me taking 2 steps backwards. But as time went on, I was interacting more customers there because I was working in a makeup store and I had to talk to more people and explain things to them. So that helped me so much more than working in a restaurant pub, because you actually have to engage with the customer and not just be like, oh, here's your food, have a nice meal, whatever. So yeah, it all depends on the type of job you get as well. And it also depends on the environment around you. If you're working with people who are super chatty, that helps a lot, which I'm really lucky to have. Now I'm just going to bake under my bronzer. I'm just using my Real Technique sponge and the same Born This Way Too Faced powder. I'm just going to rub off the bit on my smile lines and under my eyes. That's been there for quite a while. So next I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is the shade Medium Brown. My natural hair colour is not blonde. Well, it is, but it isn't. When I was young I had really blonde hair, and then as I got older the roots started to go a bit darker, and then I just completely dyed my hair dark brown. And then I kind of went back to blonde, so I don't know what my natural hair colour is really. When I was younger it was blonde. I don't know the situation now. But I've never changed my brow colours. I've just got this little brush from Morphe. This is the M158. It's got a spoolie on the end. Little eyebrow brush. And I just start by going underneath my eyebrow first. The next one is you're into fashion. I would like to say I am. My bank account doesn't want to agree with me. No, but I'm one of those people, like, I have a fashion that I can't afford. I like my fashion now, but it's not as good as it could be. Like, I'm always thinking, oh, I want to dress like this. But as time goes on, hopefully my wardrobe will grow with me. I've gone through so many different phases of fashion. Like, I just remember all of them. It's actually crazy. But yeah, fashion is something I always take pride in. Like, I always plan what I wear, so I would say I am into fashion. My eyebrows are always the hardest thing to do because my eyebrows are completely 2 different sizes. This one is higher than this one. Or is it the other way around? I think, no, this eyebrow is higher than this one. So it's just a pain in the arse to get them even. It takes me so long. But you know what? When I'm not feeling a day where I want to spend forever on my eyebrows, I just wear my glasses, because you can't see my eyebrows when I wear my glasses. You can see like the tops of them, but that's it, because the frames cover them. So do you know what? That is a life hack for me when I cannot be bothered. I'm just using my Rimmel London and Born This Way clear eyebrow gel just to set my eyebrows in place. I always do this to make them look a little bit more fluffy than they are, because I don't have a lot of brow hairs. So when I do this, it just makes them look a little bit more natural. It's about time that I clean my brushes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it. But it's so hard because I do makeup looks on my Instagram basically every day. So if I wash my brushes, then I can't use them for the day. So I've got to choose wisely when I clean them. To conceal under my brows, I'm just going to use my Fenty Beauty concealer. This is the shade 150. It's a bit too thick for my liking for concealer, so I just always use it as a concealer for under my brows. Now I'm just going to skip this bit because it's quite long. Sorry if the camera angle's a little bit different. My camera ran out of battery, so I had to go charge that. While I was gone, I just concealed under my brows and wiped off the bake. Next I'm going to do blush. I'm using my Morphe 8W blush palette. I've only recently started getting into blush. If you watch my videos then you would know that. I've said it quite a few times before. So I'm just going to start off with some light colours. But the question I'm going to answer while doing this is, what are your favourite makeup products? Now, I have quite a few. It depends what we're talking like. If we're talking everyday makeup products, definitely the NYX Honey Primer and the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. Like, honestly, that is the best highlights ever. Those are a few of my favourite products for like doing my base. And for eyes at the moment, it is my MAC Reflex in transparent pink. I am just obsessed with this at the moment. Skincare, I would say the Ordinary Moisturiser, and I've been loving the Garnier Moisture face masks. Blush is done now. I don't go too crazy, just a light bit of blush. So now that my blush is done, I'm going to move on to highlight. I'm going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit that I just mentioned. You will see how bomb this is in literally just 2 seconds. Just wait. I don't really have a specific colour I use. I kind of just dip into all four. I'm that girl. I just use too much highlight. That's me. I really hope you can see it on the camera. Look at that. It's just so glowy. I'm obsessed. I have quite a few highlights, but this is by far one of my favourites. And I'm just using the Morphe JH09. This is the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill brush. I love these Morphe brushes for my highlight. They do quite a few in like different, this one has pink on it, but they're all the same brush, just kind of differently made. This is the M451. This one's my absolute favourite because it's just got more of a pointed tip, so it's easier to get the highlight on. And then this one's more rounded and fluffy. This is the M510. But yeah, I love their highlight brushes. Now that I'm looking glowy, I'm going to go on to mascara, which is my last step, and then we are done with the tutorial. So I'm going to use my favourite mascara. This is the Milk Makeup Cushion Mascara. If you haven't tried this, definitely try it out. It just makes your lashes look so long. It gives them like the length that they have. And the last question I'm going to answer is, what is your favourite step of your makeup routine? Again, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm just doing like a full face eyeshadow look, then it would definitely be my eyeshadow. But if I'm doing an everyday, just going out, then it would be my contour and highlight, because that is kind of what makes the face, isn't it? So yeah, those are my favourite steps. I'm not going to put any lashes on because this is just kind of a natural look that we're going for. And that is it for this makeup. I just used a little bit of the Lush lip scrub off camera to get all the foundation off my lips. This is the bubblegum one. Really love this lip scrub. It's good. But yeah, that is everything for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more better. If you have any video suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'm always open to have new suggestions on videos to do, because I always want to create content you guys want to watch. So please let me know. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.